Hello, everybody.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Almost Canada Day.
It's almost Canada Day. For those of you in Canada, I'm sure know that Canada Day is tomorrow, but those of you who don't live in Canada, you might be surprised to know that there is a thing called Canada Day.
Canada Day for you is in 4 more days. 4th of July is Canada Day, isn't it, in the States?
Yeah, it's like... I would say ours was first, but it wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, hi, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to Imperial Pulls. My name is Brian.
I'm still Joe.
And if you've never been here before, first of all, welcome.
Welcome.
If you have been here before, welcome back. We've got some cool stuff for you today. We've got, we in a few moments, we are going to open a booster box of Genesis Battle of Champions, Jalera 2nd Edition.
Which we did last week or the week before, we were looking 2 weeks ago, I guess.
Yeah.
But we're looking for foils. We're trying to find some epics and foils.
We're on the hunt, so be very, very quiet. Whale hunting.
But don't be quiet in the chat.
No, don't be quiet in the chat.
No,
No.
keep the chat going.
No. Make all the noise you want. Yeah. We got... this video looks really nice with the fancy background. You can tell that Joe has put some work in. And he has.
Yeah. A lot of fun.
If you've been watching the show for a while, you'll know that it started pretty rough.
Yeah.
We just kind of turned on a camera and away we went.
Yep.
But as time goes on, and it's fun for us to make it look better. So now we have these cool backgrounds. Yep. We recently got some new lights.
Key lights.
1, 2, 3.
Let's see what we can do.
Yeah, let's do it.
Ah! There we go. Let's go back to where we were. I'm getting red flashing at me like it's yelling at me.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to do that.
Oh, no.
You don't want to make it mad at you.
It is unhappy. I can't.
What did you do?
I literally can't. It got mad at me. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Joe, did you break it already?
I did break it already.
Good luck storming the booster boxes, says Steven.
Brian,
Thank you.
You take over for a moment.
Okay, Joe is going to futz around with this for a sec. If something happens and our stream goes out, we'll be back up immediately after, so just stick around. But hopefully that's not going to happen. But I just wanted to have a protocol in place, just in case. Oh, the bright side. Nothing changed with the video. Yeah, nope. There we go. Is that better?
That's mostly better.
Yeah, I think that looks good. You guys can see our pretty faces, but we couldn't see anything because it was so bright in our eyes. It really accentuated the bald spot on my head.
Yeah, we're going for that look.
Yeah.
Apparently.
So where were we? We're going to open a box of Jalera 2nd Edition. We are on the hunt for
some epics and some foils. I'm trying to complete a set, so we're going to see what we can find. This switch over the camera here. Let's go to there.
Oh, there we go.
So this is the second printing of Jalera 2nd Edition. And you know that because it says Haunted Castle Gaming on the wrap.
Haunted Castle
Gaming.
Gaming.
First edition did not.
Rest in power. Haunted Castle Gaming. 2021
second printing.
Oh, so you know because it says on it.
That's part of it.
Okay.
But to look at it, you'll know because of the wrap.
You can tell at a glance right away that it's second. And what's different about it than maybe the first printing?
The core cards are identical.
Okay.
The main set is identical, but the epics in the first printing have a border, and in the second printing are borderless. So basically, the full set of epics, the 32, I believe, in the first printing have a border, second printing are borderless.
Okay. Yeah. We've got people in the chat asking about Genesis Kickstarter spoilers. Somebody who should know is in the chat. Yes, we have a special spoiler from Edge of Exile Entertainment.
We do.
If you watched their live stream last week, you will know that they are doing a Kickstarter soon.
Yes.
But it's a little bit different from the previous Genesis Kickstarter that Haunted Castle did, where in that case they were the tiers were that you could buy booster boxes of the finished game. In this case, they are not doing it that way because they already have distribution partners in place.
Yeah.
They're not going to cannibalize those partnerships, and neither should they. But they want to raise some funds to be able to do some fun things with the game, like
some serialized cards.
But they also want to be able to use the money to maybe do a championship soon, or maybe
organized play.
Let's
bring back some OP.
So those are the kinds of things they're trying to raise money for. So not to actually manufacture the game itself, that's already taken care of. but for the fun stuff that around the game that we all love.
Yeah.
So that's what is being supported if you support the Kickstarter. And I just got some news, hot off the press, from the horse's mouth. I mean that as a metaphor, not as an insult. That the
Wait, I can't take news on an empty stomach.
no. Oh, okay. So
I can't,
all right,
I can't take news
good
on
cliffhanger, Joe. Well, let's open our beverage
Our
first
beverage
before we get
tonight.
to the news, because I'm talking too fast and this will slow it down.
As many of you know, every night we like to try a different craft beer, talk about it for just a minute. And tonight we're going with Nickelbrook Brewing Party Dad Crushin' IPA.
Oh, let's
go back over here. There we go.
Party Dad Crushin' IPA at 3.5% alcohol.
We are party animals.
It's been a bit of a week, substance wise. So I think a light beer is in order. Drink responsibly.
Drink responsibly.
And now, once again, we are not sponsored by any beer company. Just in case anyone wondered,
We're merely
enthusiasts.
Yes,
we
we
are
are.
craft beer enthusiasts. We are not sponsored by anybody. But if any beer companies out there want to sponsor us,
Nickelbrook or
we'll sell out so fast, you guys. Like, so fast.
Do we sell it?
At the first possible instance.
what
we
if
will.
Molson calls us? Do we sell it to them or do we wait till?
For money? Yes.
Oh, Molson, we love you.
Yeah.
Cheers.
All right. Here we go. Party Dad IPA. Yeah, that's not bad. It has a picture of sneakers on the front, and so I don't know why in my mind I thought it would taste like sneakers, but
It smells like feet.
well, look, if it had raspberries on the front, I would think it tasted like raspberries.
So this is a citrus cruiser with finger guns. It says on the side here.
With finger guns.
Finger guns.
Hey.
The pour color is 5 a.m. sunshine.
Okay.
So if you pour it in a glass, that's what you're getting. It contains barley and wheat. That's it.
And water, presumably.
Presumably.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Great.
Hey, is there anything else we were talking about earlier? I don't think so. Eh? Thanks, everybody. That's our show.
Smells like feet. Does it really, Joe?
I don't know.
If I had a beer company, you would be the first I asked to advertise.
Oh,
Thank
thanks,
you,
Steven.
Steven. Thank you. You've always had our back. Mm. Oh,
That's not too bad.
I don't mind that. That's
How do you
pretty-
feel about this versus last week's beer?
This is much better. I won't even say who they are because I don't want to be mean. It wasn't a bad beer. It just wasn't to my
To your taste.
to
yeah.
my taste. Joe seemed to like it just fine, and apparently people like it.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, let's go back to what we were doing here.
All
Brian,
right,
you
so
were going to say
before
something.
we get to opening the booster box, we'll get to this news first. We'll do the spoiler in a moment, but the news is that the Genesis Kickstarter is imminent, and my understanding is that it will probably go live a week tomorrow.
Oh, yes.
So not Canada Day, but the following Monday.
Yep.
Probably. That is the tentative timeline. They want to give people a chance to kind of get excited about it and be ready and build some.
Which is crazy because I'm already excited about it.
I'm very excited about it. But what you can do right now is if you go to, you want to show that? If you go to the Kickstarter site, or either on their website or via app, look for Genesis Battle of Champions, the Premier Tactical CCG. That's the full name of it. And it'll look like this, like what you see on your screen. And although you can't back it just yet, what you can do is click on the please notify me.
Yeah, notify me on launch. You can see there's already 13 people who've done it.
Yes, including me, I think. I tried to click it. I'm not sure if it went through, but I'm unlikely to forget. But still,
Yes.
I'm going to click it anyway. So please, if it's something you're interested in, or even if you're just thinking about it, go there and click it, and it'll notify you when it goes live, so that you don't forget. Because I've done that before.
How many people are in our chat right now, Brian?
There are 5 people in our chat.
Okay, so I expect that number to go up by at least 3. By the end of the-
One of them is me. So
well, that's why I said 3, because one is you, one is Jason.
Jason, we got some news in the chat right now. This is straight from the source, folks. The crowdfunding project has been fully approved by Kickstarter,
Amazing.
which we are all really excited about. So it's ready to go.
Yeah.
They just need to kind of get their ducks in a row for a few days, and then away
Amazing.
we go. So check it out. It's up to 14 people already, so Brian was likely number 14. Hey, okay, good. 14, you know what? I used to wear a t-shirt that said I'm number 14, so I think that's appropriate.
What
Anyway,
would we like to do? We're going to open some stuff. We want to do this.
why don't we open a few cards?
Yeah, let's do
because
it.
that's what we're here for.
Sure.
And then we have a spoiler. One of the tiers. If you were watching the Genesis live stream this
Monday,
week,
yep.
you'll know that one of the tiers that they're going to offer is T-shirts with some of the characters from the game on them. And we have, from the good people at Edge of Exile, we have an exclusive spoiler of one of the T-shirts that will be available on the Kickstarter.
Yeah.
So we're going to show that in a little bit.
First, Stephen Penn says now there's 15.
15? Wow,
We're up.
It's happening.
Yep.
Look at us.
And I go back
It's
over
like
here.
we're some kind of influencers or
Weird,
something.
right?
Oh, sorry. Ugh.
Are you a YouTuber?
Ugh. Sorry, I don't.
Let's go
I
over
meant it
here.
as a joke, but still, it just. Ugh. I can't believe I said that.
One of the reasons we're
Let me
going
wash
live
that
with it in just over a week is because there are some discounts on some of the reward tiers that are only available for day one backers.
So you want to know it's day
Yes.
one. You don't want to find out about it on day 4 and then what?
So
you
I
know?
should like this. I should follow it as well.
You haven't yet?
You know what? I'm going to do it right now.
Do it right this
now.
minute.
I'm going to pull up my phone.
Okay,
I'm
you
going to
do
see
that.
if Kickstarter's
And
installed.
you did put up this screen.
I did put up that screen.
Well, let's open this up and start going through, because for some people these will be all new cards, but for others this set's been out for a little while, and the cards are very well known to many Genesis players. So what this will go a little bit faster than some of our pulls because we know all the cards, but what we're looking for are foils and epics, right, Joe?
That's right. Yep.
Okay. So here we go.
We're up to 17 now.
Excellent. So we got 24 packs in the box, as always. There are no box toppers on J2.
Nope.
For those of you who don't know, sometimes this is Jalera 2nd Edition. Sometimes this set is known amongst fans as just J2.
Yeah.
People just say, "Hey, give me some J2 Mac." They don't say Mac. I don't know why.
They might say.
Should I start or
Yeah, go ahead.
go slow on the pretty ones? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. Good advice. We'll go through. We'll talk about some of them. We're not just gonna.
Slightly. I'm gonna move the camera a little bit.
Gonna move it a bit?
Pan it, and then I'm gonna jib it, and then I'm gonna poke it. I don't know. What are those terms for?
Pan, tilt,
Poke? Is that one of them?
No, poke is not one of the terms. Well, this looks really great with those new lights, Joe.
Yeah.
Good job. I'm really
yoink.
impressed. Well, while I'm doing this, you can watch the chat. How's that?
Way the packs in your hands. Find the God pack. Madtown. If you watched 2 weeks ago, Brian was away. I did the stream myself, and I opened a J2 and an Origins Kickstarter. I got a God pack in both boxes, and that was just bonkers. And I was sad Brian wasn't here, but at the same time, the fact that he wasn't here was probably why I opened up 2 boxes of cards. I was not being looked after.
Well, as your partner, I'm supposed to look after you.
That's right.
No shinies or spicies in that pack.
Reverse luck charm. Kim says that lighting on the cards is magnificent. Much better.
It looks much better. I agree. Sometimes it's hard because
It's also Brian's hands. They're just
well, my hands. They're insured at Lloyd's of London for $10. I was going through a lot of J2 today. I opened a pack at home, just not for the stream, but just for fun, and I was organizing them, and I like to sort them by number and put them in with the others, and it's just business with your hands that you can do while you watch a Blue Jays game or something. I always like this card.
the Cabus.
Cabus, just not. I mean, what it does is 2 Dark Attack, but just the art in particular on the card I've always been fond of. I just think he's a really cool character. Wind Slash, Psychic Assault.
Jason, you're commenting on the resolution of the stream. There's something going on with OBS on my end. That you're right. 480 is all I can get it out in. Hey, there's an epic.
There's one. Epic Chrono Walker.
Borderless Chrono Walker.
Epic Borderless Chrono Walker.
There's one.
Chrono Walker,
There we go.
Texas Ranger. You also got Erica.
The image is much better with lighting tonight. Yeah, Jason, we will have to work on the resolution. For whatever reason, it does only stay in 480. But we're working on it. Sometimes we only get to set up the stream shortly before we go live. so I haven't had time to mess around with it.
Yeah, that's the thing, is like, although this is a fun thing we like to do every week, it's not our full-time job, unfortunately. It would be cool if it were. So we don't get to put as much time in, so we sometimes don't think about these things until like an hour before the show starts, and then it's like, oh yeah, we don't know how that works. Well, time to go. We don't
figure it out.
Like Lorne Michaels always said about Saturday Night Live, we don't go, to paraphrase, we don't go on because we're ready. We go on because it's 8 o'clock.
Right.
So that's sort of how we do things here at Imperial Pulls. But things are improving.
Yes, even tonight, it was about 7:50, and we're like, well, let's put the link to the website on the stream.
Yeah.
So we had to kind of figure that out quickly and do that. So technically we were 2 minutes late tonight, but I think it was worth it to have that link pop up. Stephen Penn says, Cabos Win/Epiphany Chrono Walker, that was a god pack.
It was a good pack.
Oh, a good pack.
Yeah.
Brian needs new glasses. I'm having a hard time right now.
I always like mythical protection, just the art. I love. It took me a long time to realize that there is a figure in there.
Yep.
And I think that's really cool. At first, you don't notice it if you're just looking at it casually, but sidestep and Draconis Vixen. All right. Jason says, "Believe me, I know the struggles of technical difficulties and computer limitations." Yeah, no kidding. I have a theory about golf, the game of golf, which is that no one is good at golf. Even the best players in the world would tell you they suck at golf. And in the same way, I think there are no good live streamers. No live streamer will ever tell you that they've got it all figured out and under control, because it's a real mishmash.
Brian, can we put all these cards back in the package?
Why?
We had to seal these beers up.
Oh, because Damien Damien just got here.
Damien's
we just
here.
start over. Oh, well, I mean, should we just get another box?
Let's just throw this one out.
Damien, good
Welcome.
to see you.
Welcome.
Well, we're just having some fun.
Damien, because you and whoever else has maybe just shown up, we're doing some J2 because we're on a hunt for some epics and some foils. But also, we've got a spoiler for the new Kickstarter that's coming out a week tomorrow. But head over to Kickstarter.com, search for Genesis Battle of Champions, and be sure to click on the notify me when it goes live so you can get day one specials.
I like the tokens that have the full art on the back.
The by who?
Yeah. By whom, Joe? By whom? No, it's by who. I'm sorry. I don't know.
It's fine.
I don't know why I
fine,
said
Brian.
that. I'm sorry, Joe. It was the 3.5% alcohol talking.
That's right. Way to go, party dad.
Yeah.
Why don't we do 2 more packs? One more after that one, and we'll
do
the spoiler.
Do the spoiler, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You think we're going to get anything good in these 2 packs?
I don't know.
Am I on screen? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Mystical Spear was my favorite card for a long time, says Steven. That is a good card. Puppet Control. Oh, that reminds me. I have a shiny Puppet Control that I opened on my own at home.
Yep.
A shiny that I was going to give you. I was going to bring it, and I totally forgot.
But you didn't.
I left it on my dresser.
You're forgiven.
Boop.
Seeing the Aura card. This, I think, these are the ones that were super confusing.
Excuse me.
So the backs of the cards are numbered,
Yes.
but the front of the card
As a token.
is token 2 of 6. But 4 of 6 is also numbered 151. The 6 token cards are numbered differently to the Aura on the other side, which made really hard time being like, oh, I have all 6 tokens, but you only had 3 of the Auras. It was really hard to wrap your head around. I don't know how they managed to number it that way.
I don't know. As you know, sometimes there were some weird numbering issues with the cards, and I think that happens in any game.
Oh, for sure. It's not exclusive.
But for casual players, it probably doesn't make a difference. But for hardcore collectors, like some people,
don't know who you're talking about.
it can be very vexing. Kodama. I always thought Kodama was such a
back it up.
Was such an interesting looking, just character design.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is he a tree or a
deer?
Like, I don't understand, but it is provocative. It looks really cool. Good old left hook.
We'll just slide down a smidge, Brian.
Oh, am I too far? Sorry. I can't. Where I am sitting, there's a pole in the way, and I can't quite see the whole screen, so sometimes I don't notice if I'm...
Once we upgrade to have a teleprompter in front of us with the display on it.
Oh my gosh. Well, then we'll have a production assistant and, like...
but that's my role.
Craft services. Bolt shot!
Bolt shot.
Bolt shot, maybe the most... I don't want to say sought after, but like one of the most useful cards, especially out of the set, because it's so simple. 2 awareness out front, area range attack, 4 damage, and it costs 4 cards. Like everybody wants these in their deck if they can, right? Like,
in fact, I had somebody message me earlier today to ask if I had any of those, so I'll take that and I'll put it aside.
Sure. Oh, we got some Bolt Shot texts here. Iconic. Yes, it is iconic.
Do you remember when we did that drink?
Yeah, at Christmas time, we created if you didn't see it, we did a shooter. We didn't want to do a full episode for Christmas because it was Christmas and everybody was busy. So we did a short episode pre-taped where we designed a Genesis-themed cocktail called the Bolt Shot. And you can check that out in our history if you want. It was pretty good, too.
Name a card more often yelled in frustration when played against you. Parry.
Parry.
Or just generally in response.
Meteorite. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. Power punch. Okay.
Parry. Kim agrees. Parry.
Parry. Yeah. Parry for sure.
Well, Brian, why don't we
let's take a little break here. Let's
I'll just slide that there.
Slide that there. You want to switch over to the other screen?
So again, before we get there is a new Kickstarter coming for Genesis Battle of Champions. It is over here at Genesis Battle of Champions, the premier tactical CCG. Check it out. Hit that notify me on launch to get first day discounts.
I just want to make. I just want to do a little PSA here. If you go to Kickstarter, you might see, like I did, the old Kickstarter
That's right.
from Haunted Castle, which was for the set called Origins, of course. So just be aware that that might be there, and don't be confused. There's a new one. It'll say Edge of Exile right on it, so you know it's the right one.
It's got the new logo.
I just wanted to mention that because
absolutely
sometimes people will get mixed up.
Yep.
So there is going to be a Kickstarter, and one of the tiers that you can buy or support is to get a T-shirt.
Yeah, with a champion on it.
With a champion character on it. And they haven't released what they're going to look like yet because they haven't started the Kickstarter.
That's right.
But we have an exclusive spoiler.
We do.
From the good people at Edge of Exile.
Shall we?
Some of whom are in the chat right now. And do we want to do like a drum roll or...
There's a drum right there.
Oh, come on. This is hurting me. Oh my God.
You're such a party dad.
Stop it. Stop. You got to do it,
There we
man.
go.
Let's do it. Okay.
Sung Hunter of the Forest.
Sung Hunter of the Forest.
I just said that.
I know. I'm saying what you said.
I'm just saying what you said.
I wanted to say it too. Why do you always get to say it?
Because it's closer to me and I can read it.
No, that's true.
I don't need new glasses.
No, you don't.
No.
So yeah, this is one of the T-shirts available at on the Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Sung Hunter of the Forest, who is red green,
loves duct tape.
Loves duct tape forever. And I can't see from where I'm sitting, Joe. Maybe you just read what the card does.
Sure, I can do that. The action range attack is you deal 2 range damage to a target in your awareness. And the awareness in this case, as you can see, is 2 ahead of you, and then 1 ahead of you on either side. The action is target summon in the arena gains marked. And marked, if this summon would take damage from a companion, destroy it instead. And then trigger at the beginning of the game, choose a summon type. All summons of that type are considered companions.
Right, so there's a lot going on there, but essentially, 22 health, has 2 energy reduction, and 120 aura. So already, right off the hop, is looking pretty cool. And I want to say, very cool art on that card.
Yes, Mario does some fantastic artwork.
Fantastic, and look at that T-shirt. Like that is a cool T-shirt.
Yeah,
I would wear that to work. I work at a very cool place, so I guess if I worked somewhere less cool, they wouldn't like that.
That's very.
But you know what? To hell with them. the people that work where I don't where I don't work.
So, for those of you who've been following along with the official Monday night streams, they've gone through all the champions and a number of the other cards that are coming out in Metamorphosis.
Right. So especially some of the newer mechanics, like armor, for example, and others.
So, I think this is great. I think the way that they're really focusing on the champion and sharing that information with each set or each champion out there, as like you mentioned, as a tier with Kickstarter. It's a great way to support the game and kind of represent your favorite champion.
That's
so
right.
if you've got a couple favorites, maybe you have to buy a couple shirts.
That wouldn't be so bad.
Nope.
We got to wear clothes every day, guys. It might as well be with something that you like.
Absolutely.
That's terrific. There are going to be other tiers that beyond just the T-shirts. It's not just a T-shirt sale. There's going to be alternate art cards, alternate design card, like the
old champions,
but in the new card style. New, I think, if I remember correctly, new champions in the old card style, as well as some series of cards, limited series.
Yeah. Yep.
So like. I think in the stream they meant, I don't know if this is the exact number, but let's say it's 99 cards, be 1 out of 99, 2 out of 99, and so on. So that is going to be one of them. There's another tier. There are some pretty large tiers where you can even be on the live stream. I think there's only a few of those.
Be in the cards.
That's right. There's some where you can have your name of you or your business or YouTube channel, let's just say.
Who knows anybody?
On the back of a token card, so that if people opening their cards will see your name or your business name on the back. So I'm sure there's others that I'm not thinking of right now. I did watch the live stream on Monday.
If you want a full recap, go back to Monday's live stream or watch tomorrow night's live stream on the official channel.
Yes, no, I don't believe they're doing one
Canada
tomorrow.
Day, they may not be
if I remember correctly, they are not doing one because of the holiday.
That's right.
But you can go back and watch the one from last week, and it will have a lot more information. And I'm sure much more information will be forthcoming. Yeah. It's supposed to start a week tomorrow, which will be a Monday, which is also when they do live streams, so I suspect that's not a coincidence.
Yeah.
So definitely go. Maybe you could put up the website there again,
sure,
just for
we'll
a
go
moment.
back over there.
So you'll see. You can go to the Kickstarter page and click on the Notify Me. This is an old screen grab, so it says 13, but they're up to a lot more now. So.
And I don't know how to refresh it. Otherwise, I would probably crash OBS.
Yeah, you don't.
We don't need that. So why don't we get back into some cards?
Let's do it.
Let's open some stuff. Go back into there.
All right, there we go. Do you want me to do it, or
go ahead?
Okay. Is it because
I opened 2 whole boxes the other day?
Is it because I have a knife that you're letting me do whatever I want?
A little bit.
Oh, well. There we go. What do we got here?
Not a God pack. Not a God pack.
Nope. When you opened those God packs, were you aware that they were God packs? Because sometimes I've heard they can be a bit curly.
There's a bit of a curl in it. The J2 box, because it was the very first pack in the box. It was a God pack. I definitely was not expecting to get a God pack at first pack. So that one I didn't get. And then when I opened up the Kickstarter box and realized it was a little bit askew, I realized that maybe it was a God pack.
We got some info here from Jason at Edge of Exile. Maybe you could read that.
Sure, while you play with a knife.
While I mutilate these cards.
Sure. So there'll be a T-shirt for every new champion coming in Metamorphosis. The nice thing is that no matter what tier you choose, each T-shirt is available to be added on. Amazing.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can, even at the base level, get your shirts, get an add-on to the other shirts that you want, I assume, and get your favorite or collect them all.
I'm not reading each one, but I'll go slow enough that people can see them. Celestial Hegemon has ruined a few days for me.
Oh, Steven says, 18 followers. That's almost 50% increase since Imperial Pulse started. An endorsement from Brian and Joe goes a long way. Did you hear that, brewery?
Hey, breweries. How's it going? Yeah.
What do you think of beer, Brian?
I'm a fan. You know what? When I was younger, I wasn't a big fan of beer. But as I got older, sometimes you just want something that's not sweet, that's nice and cold, and you can just have a lot of it. Not that you can have not that you would just guzzle it, but like, you're not going to, if you're thirsty, you're not going to drink a bottle of whiskey, right? I mean, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. But you can drink a beer on a cold day, an entire beer, and quench your thirst.
Yeah.
And it's not going to ruin your whole day.
That's true.
Hopefully. Please drink responsibly.
I'm try to get you in here a little bit more, Brian.
Am I not? Maybe you could turn the lights down a little too. We're looking.
No,
a
I
little,
can't.
We're looking a little hot. Oh no, you can't.
Let me see what I can do here.
Yeah.
I broke the computer.
So what
Oh,
we got?
see, now it's worse.
So we got one epic so far
So
out of
far.
like half a box almost.
Yep.
Whoops. Whoop. One more. That's good.
That'll-ish.
Good.
Could you do me a favor?
What?
Some epics or some foils would be great.
I offered for you to open them.
You know what? I'm going to open this pack right here and just see what happens. You keep going.
Okay. If you open something good, everyone's going to say it was fake.
It's fake. It's not. The internet is not fake. A God pack! Oh, what?
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
I did get one, though.
You did get one.
I got a borderless epic Necrolich. There we go.
Thank you, sir.
Hold on to that.
Let's see what's in this pack here. Kodama.
Well, here, now that I'm
Oh, yeah,
here,
yeah.
let me just
Sure.
show these, and then you can get in there.
Kodama. Left hook. Arcane shield. Landslide. Wind slash. Earth killer. Colossal ant. Tadia Jin. Anguish flame. Niuju. Core. Ryuku rabbit. Power punch. Jalarian hound. And Jalarian mist.
Well, that's what you get for talking shit about my card opening abilities. I opened an epic and you didn't. Just saying is all.
I did that on purpose to make you feel better about yourself.
Did you?
Yep.
It worked. I do feel a lot better about myself.
Jason says beer question.
Yeah.
Can, bottle, or draft, which is your favorite?
Oh. Well, I mean, nothing is better than a draft beer. If it's the same beer, all three things.
Right. If you're comparing the three,
Right.
whatever, yeah.
So, like, when I went to Ireland, we had draft Guinness. Amazing. Canned Guinness that we had here on the stream, also good, but it doesn't compare, right? But also, when you drink draft beer, you're usually somewhere where you're having a good time, and that might have something to do with our feelings about it. I know some people have beer drafts in their home, but that is unusual. So you're usually at a bar or a restaurant, you're having a good time, and that has something to do with it too. But I feel like that's like the premium experience for a beer is coming draft, right?
Draft. I do enjoy a good bottle of cold beer, though.
Oh, yeah. A can of beer is fine. A bottle is better, although I find they sweat more.
Yep.
So it kind of drips all over you, but... Look, oh! Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. We
Just hope we don't get canceled.
Oh, we need a Sandstorm button on your control
Well,
panel.
you know, remember that time we played Sandstorm and
then we
the
got
video got flagged?
and we got flagged for copyright for
Yeah.
a copyright strike, but it didn't take our video down, so it's probably okay. All
Oh,
right.
I need this one.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, so we got one that Joe actually needs.
Yeah.
Those of you watching may not know that Joe's Genesis card collection is maybe the most complete in the world.
I don't know about that, but it's
a
good collection.
I said maybe.
Yeah.
But you're definitely top 5.
Maybe so, yeah.
I would say in the world, Joe's Genesis collection is top 5 in the world in terms of completeness.
But there's still a lot that I need. So
there's still a lot that he needs.
Yeah.
So that's why we're doing this.
So send all of your epics and foils and rares and really expensive cards to Imperial Polls.
Just put money in an envelope and mail it.
All the monies, many of the monies.
Yeah. There's a regular Necrolich. Might as well throw it in the garbage now.
Necro lame.
There we go. Okay. I'm going to open this one, but then you are going to open this one, and it's going to have good stuff in it.
Okay.
How's that?
Well, they've all had good stuff in it.
They have, but the ones we're looking for, I mean.
Joe is not starting an OnlyFans.
You know... Oh, hey, you want another bolt shot?
Sure.
There you go. I might start an OnlyFans. You don't have to do naked stuff on OnlyFans. You could just have a OnlyFans that's like, hey, come chat with me.
Weird, because all the ones I subscribe to are naked stuff.
Okay, so this one is you, Joe.
But you know what happens
is
is that comes up in conversation, whether it was when we were doing OnlyFans, when we were looking for the playing the Oni deck, and I started getting ads in my feed. And I was like, I don't even have an account or subscribe, and I was getting ads in my feed. I was like,
I feel like
they're always listening.
I know people do it, and I'm sure it's fine, but it feels like a bridge too far to me.
You got a lion mane rabbit. Landslide. Don't let me down.
You're thinking of Sandstorm.
No, I want landslide.
Is that?
Are you not a Fleetwood Mac fan?
Oh, I am, but I don't know. I don't. Sorry,
You're unhinged. Breath of Door. I believe this is one of Jason's favorite cards.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he plays it all the time, and it's annoying.
That means it's effective then.
Yep. What do we got here? Skeleton Warrior. Well, Brian.
Thunderstruck! Sorry.
I'm going to just start finding cards that have songs, and we'll have to set triggers up for every one of the songs.
Sandstorm, I think, is a no-brainer, though. I went to the Blue Jays game yesterday.
Ooh.
And there's one, they've always played, they play a ton of music because they're afraid that you're going to get bored in the 3 seconds between pitches. But there was one point where it was like...
Man down, that's something different.
Only Fulinculus.
That is definitely the adult version.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Sorry, you went to a ball game.
I went to a ball game, and there was a port where they had, like, it was 90s themed, and they had, like, all the scoreboards were all looking like Windows 95 tabs and stuff, and then they just played Sandstorm with, like, all 90s images, and it was pretty fun. It wasn't 90.
I'm gonna have to get He's a party dad, folks.
Oh my god, guys, I'm so excited. Sandstorm. Alright, Barik Naga. Still there. Oh, yeah. We'll get there. Odara!
The old queen.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Sorry, you know what? This is 3.5 and it's kind of hitting me.
Lightweight.
I didn't have dinner. Well, I had lunch at like 2 o'clock, so I didn't eat dinner, and I don't know. It's one of those kind of days.
Sounds like excuses.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Kim's here for your Sandstorm renditions, just so you know.
Thank you. You know, we should do, like... No, we shouldn't, actually. Never mind. Every time I see Lion Mane Rabbit, I think of... You ever see Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back?
Yeah.
And the guy sings this song called Noble Rabbit. I'm a noble rabbit. He's like an animal rights... Sean William Scott is like the animal rights activist.
I don't remember specifically.
Hey there, Mr. Science Guy. Don't spray that cleaner in my eye.
We need a close-up of Brian for this.
I don't really want to die. I'm a noble rabbit.
Back to the...
And I think I'm a lion mane rabbit. I think I have a problem. I'm sorry.
Way to stick to that delivery, though. You didn't give up. That's good.
Angel of Retribution. Funny story. This is like a pretty beefy card, right? Like it's huge. It does like 6 damage. It has flight and aerial. It costs 25 aura. I played this when I first started playing this game. I played with my brother. I was teaching him how to play, and he got a starter kit, or like the 2-player Raha and Nadiris kit. And he was like, "Oh, I don't really know how to play." First card he ever played was Angel of Retribution right off the hop, and we were like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" He didn't know. Oh! We got a shiny epiphany.
Shiny epiphany.
I had a shiny epiphany once.
I'll just I'll help you.
I'm just showing how shiny it is.
I see that.
You know what she's thinking right now?
I just can't wait to hear it.
There you go.
Inside that, is there a sandstorm going on? Let's.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I
guess I can't even argue with that. Angel of Retribution is a pretty card. Absolutely, it is.
Yeah, it is. It's really nice. And when you did the backs for the new Edge of Exile cards, you incorporated the art.
I sure did.
You incorporated a little Easter egg from that card into the backs. I don't know where it went.
Where did it went?
Is it this one?
It's that deck right there. Yep. What did you do? What have you done?
I'm a noble rabbit. No, I don't think it's in there. All right. Well, anyway,
we'll find it.
If you watch this channel, you probably know already.
It's right there.
Oh, there you go. Well, anyway, let me finish this pack here. Gust, Upheaval,
I don't even know
Earth
if I have a
Pillar,
card over here or not.
Meteorite, Erica, Thunderstruck. Hawajin is my favorite kind of pizza. Sorry, everybody. I'm in the mood tonight. I'm just feeling real
punchy,
full of beans, as they say.
So this year, for those of you who can get it to focus, yep. Anyway, up here, she's got a kind of a glowing orb. Let's see if we can. Yoink. There we go.
There we go.
So the glowing orb there. If you look at the back of the new Genesis Battle of Champions cards for Invasion, you will see that logo. Well, hey, it's right there.
Oh yeah, it's right behind us. Oh my god, I can't believe. Here's a secret about our stream. That's not really behind us. That's
what?
That's a
blue screen.
That's a blue screen effect that we put behind us. So we're not actually looking at it right now. So that's why we weren't thinking about that.
Anyway,
yeah,
that's what's
right behind us.
So when I designed the backs of the cards, I
also we're not invisible.
I had a moment one time, and I just...
He thought I was invisible.
Oh, boy.
I wasn't invisible. Just spoilers.
Just turned out he never came around for a few years.
No, I had to go for cigarettes. Don't smoke, kids. It's bad for you.
I'm a little disappointed, Brian. You've only pulled me one foil.
We got a nice, good old Baruch here.
Baruch
is on fire. Inferno Ghoul, Dark Man. So what do we got left here? We got
4 packs, 5
1,
packs?
2, 3, 4, 5. You guys ready to stick with us for 5 more packs?
And then we should probably talk about what's going on again with that Kickstarter for those.
Yeah, we'll reiterate what we were talking about earlier for those of you who missed it, or maybe you just weren't paying attention. I don't know.
Oh, what?
It's a free country. You don't have to pay attention.
Oh, we're not focused.
Oh, we're not
I
focused?
thought the lights would help with that.
You can't turn them up, eh?
Yeah, I can.
Can
From
you?
over here.
Oh, there we go. Maybe that'll help. Get it to refocus there. There we go.
There we go.
By who? By Menon.
Oh, man.
Oh my god, what's happening to me? Purifying
Don't
wave.
ever change.
Purifying wave looks like I should be able to push it and it'll go pop.
Like one of those little poppers.
Yeah.
Zamber Dragon.
Zanber. Sidestep, Searing Light, Underworld Knowledge. Inferno Pits.
That would be you.
That's me.
Usually after the show.
Angel of Retribution, pretty card. Yes, it is. Let us know in the chat, everybody. How do you feel about the new Kickstarter announcement? And do you think that you will participate?
Yeah.
I'm certain I will. Not surprisingly. I always like
That's a
Gilded
great
Stag.
card.
It's such a good card.
I think Kim will agree with us on that one if she's still in the chat.
Yeah, it's really it's just a pretty card.
Yep.
Nothing, no notes.
Ooh.
Oh, here we go. Subjugation Strike.
Was the card in front of that also Subjugation Strike?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, it was
Celestial Hegemon. Subjugation Strike. Borderless Epic.
There we are.
Check it out.
Sweet.
Looking good. And we've got Long, Flight, Searing Light, Chain Lightning, and Underworld Knowledge. We're doing okay.
Yeah.
I think we're doing pretty well statistically for this box. What would you say?
Yeah, and 3 of the 4 cards that we've pulled tonight for the epics are cards I need.
Perfecto.
So that's pretty good.
Let's see what else we got here. Stable footing. I always kind of like the adrenaline card.
Yeah.
It's just the art style is different from all the other cards, and so it stands out. Right?
Well, you mean the way it looks, not necessarily the functionality of it.
Yeah, well, I meant the way it looks. I mean, I do like what it does. It removes all exert tokens from you, which is pretty cool. Yeah. But I was referring though to the art style, which I think is really cool. I think that would be a good poster.
Brian, would you like to field that one?
What does it say? I was opening cards. I think we can all agree that after tonight's live stream, a real God Pack would just contain 15 sandstorms.
Can we make a Kickstarter tier for that?
Oh my God, you would kill me if we opened 15 sandstorms in a row. Would anyone actually want to watch me do that for 15 cards?
Hey, they watched us do Oni matches.
That's true. That's on them. New Oni coming out in Metamorphosis, which is really interesting. It's a card that,
of course, Kim would watch you do 15. Yeah.
Let's be honest. They took a card that previously kind of nobody wanted to play, except as a joke, and they turned it into something really interesting and kind of narratively important. So good on them. That's one of the ones we're looking forward to, or I am anyway. After this, there's one more pack. Oh, I think I see something good. I'm not trying to look ahead, but I kind of saw it here.
Oh!
None
None of the other ones matter.
Nobody cares. All right, we got a borderless epic
pull.
Bolt shot. Borderless epic bolt shot.
That is a great pull.
And we were already kind of collecting the bolt shots, so this is very, very cool. I'm very into this. Is this one that you needed as well?
It is.
So maybe you've never seen the borderless one, so here we go. I just love the art on this card as well.
Yeah.
With the blue and the red, just the way it really is appealing,
Let's show the...
compare it to the regular flavor of the card. It just has a little bit more art. I mean, and is it actually bigger, or is that my imagination because
it's a little bit bigger. It's zoomed in a bit.
Yeah, it is a little bit bigger, isn't it? Yeah. That's really cool. Yeah, that is a very good find.
Wicked.
Is that one that you needed?
It is one I need.
Perfect. Even better. Well, this is the last pack, Joe.
All right.
So, and we did open that bolt shot in the penultimate pack, so
would that make this the ultimate pack?
The ultimate pack, that's right.
Sandstorm.
Come on, Sandstorm, I need this. Landslide.
Got you down.
There we go. Unhinge, Shifang, Instill Vigor, Kaboo. Hurricane Sweep, Baruch is on fire.
Aluminum, yep, that's the one.
That's how English people say it. Nubia, Fire Cub, Thunderstruck, Leap, and Gut Punch. There we go. So let's take a look at what we did pull.
We've got a comment here from Jason first. I've heard rumors that sales of Genesis product have been so good in Wisconsin that Madtown Hobby is already planning their second order from the distributor.
Wow.
The hype is picking up.
That's amazing. I did not know that.
Those boxes arrive tomorrow. Got to do a box opening stream myself this week. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure I subscribe to you on YouTube, so if that is going down, then I will watch that.
And for those of you who don't subscribe to Madtown, go give a follow.
No, that's what I was looking for. Just while we're talking, there's not a blank screen here.
Go give it a follow. Check it out.
You don't want to miss that. It's going to be really cool.
And if you are in the States and want to buy some Genesis cards, check him out. He's got some great stuff happening.
Yeah, I'm going to just move these here. So what did we end up with? What did we learn here today, Joe?
We learned that my collection, as nearly complete as it is still very not complete. So what do we get? 4 borderless epics. Amazing.
And what is the one that you did have?
I did have a
Chrono Walker. But these 4 are new.
Yes.
That's very cool. Well, here, why don't I do that?
There.
I'm actually very excited about that bolt shot because there's less info on bolt shot. Like, it's area range attack for 4. Boom. It means that, unlike, say, on Necrolich here, where the info has to be a bit higher, there's just more room for art on that card, which I think is very, very cool.
Yep.
Epiphany is always that's kind of a standard card that a lot of people use. This is the only foil we got today. Just the one foil.
Yeah.
Subjugation Strike. It's a heavy holy attack for 5, which is pretty beefy, but costs 16 aura. So,
we've got a healthy competition going here, Brian.
What's that?
Madtown says that every time he gets close to us, we find more subscribers. He's trying to get to 100 before we are.
Oh, really?
And Kim says, try singing Sandstorm on the stream.
Yes.
We've trademarked that. You can't do that.
No, we can't do that. Yeah, I encourage more Sandstorm. I don't mind. I'm not taking any ownership of Sandstorm, that's for sure. Well, all right. Well, why don't we just wrap up what we've learned here? So these are the cards from J2 that we opened today. Yep. We also talked about the Kickstarter, which is coming, which will go live most likely a week tomorrow.
Yep.
Whatever day that is. I guess it's the 8th.
Yeah, I guess it would be.
So check that out. There will be no official Genesis live stream tomorrow because it is a holiday in Canada.
That is true, Jason. If you can confirm or deny.
I believe they said that on the last stream.
Yeah.
So that'll. Let me. Sorry, I got Sandstorm on the brain. I have Sandstorm brain. Is that a medical condition?
I think so.
Darude. Yeah, correct. No live stream tomorrow. Yeah, because it is, like I said, a holiday in Canada. For those of you who aren't in Canada, you may not be aware.
Yep.
So a week tomorrow, most likely, the Kickstarter for Genesis will go live. So if you go to Kickstarter anytime, including right now,
I was just on the page.
You can go there and click the little button that says "Notify me on launch."
It says 13. That's what the number was before we started.
That's the number when we took that screen grab a little while ago.
Yep.
So it's gone up since then. So go and click it, even if you're not sure if you're going to support the stream. You click it anyway, and then there's no harm in it, and then you can change your mind later if you do or don't. So that's coming up soon. There's going to be a lot of cool things that you can support. If you would, and a lot of the tiers will include T-shirts with champions, and
dun, 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 dun.
One of them looks like
I don't know.
This is our spoiler. This is our T-shirt spoiler. Yes. This is our Sung Hunter of the Forest T-shirt spoiler from the good people at Edge of Exile Entertainment.
Sung Hunter of the Forest.
All right. Well, let's wrap this up, Joe.
That's it for me.
This was pretty good. Cheers. This was a good episode. Every episode is a good episode. I've had a really fun time.
So we were surprised today when we hit episode 45.
Yeah.
So have we been doing it that long?
I was no way we've done this 45 times, but it's true.
And we've missed a couple weeks due to power outages and whatever.
Power outages and
Christmas and
holidays and whatnot. Yeah. But yeah, we've done 45 episodes, and we're coming up on 50 episodes.
What should we do?
Yeah.
Do you have any ideas? We have some ideas.
We have some ideas, but if there's something you'd like to see, the all Sandstorm episode, this video needs 2 things: more thumbs up and more Sandstorm.
Well, luckily I have 2 thumbs.
Yep, and I like Sandstorm.
Perfect.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you again for watching. We really sincerely appreciate you coming to spend your Sunday night with us.
Please subscribe if you don't.
If you don't subscribe, please consider it. It really does help us out a lot. If you want to know when we go live, because sometimes people say, "Oh, I wanted to watch you and I didn't realize you were live." You can click the little bell beside the subscription, and it'll just send you a little bloop when we go live, and then you can watch us if you wish.
Muskoka Cards and Collectibles. Hello. Thanks for the message. Didn't know you were in.
Didn't know you were
Cheers.
there.
Thanks for
you were
lurking.
You were a supportive lurker, so we appreciate those people too. So for everybody who's watching, either in the chat or not, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Don't forget, You can reach us here on YouTube. We have an email address, which is hello@imperialpulls.com.
It is.
We do shorts on Mondays and Fridays. Fridays is always Genesis. Mondays is Miscellanea. And you can also find us on TikTok, Facebook, and Discord.
Yes.
So,
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Please do.
I'm just thinking of what we may have coming up in the next few weeks. We've got some Yu-Gi-Oh!
We got Yu-Gi-Oh! We have Keyforge, probably more Genesis in our future, no doubt, and probably some gameplay.
Yes, some gameplay.
We haven't done gameplay in a while, and with our new setup, we wanted to do this well first before we set up gameplay. Yeah. But I think we're ready. So we're going to do some gameplay, probably Genesis, and maybe some other games that we want to try.
And I'll try not to screw up the lights next time.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah, everybody.
God, what a slacker.
Thank you so much. Thanks for watching live. Thanks for watching later. And we'll see you next week.
All right.
Cheers, Brian.
Cheers, everybody. Bump, 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 bump. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum, 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 ba-ba-ba-ba-bum.